Welcome to this week's edition of Peak Performers Life, sponsored by Express Employment Professionals. Listen in as Walter teaches us all how to go to the next level.
Welcome, Peak Performers. I'm so excited about today. Today, we're going to start delving into our Peak Performance truths. Remember, I want you to focus on mastering each and every one of these 31 truths of peak performance. If you can master these 31 truths, I promise you, you will become a peak performer regardless of the industry. These truths are proven, time-tested, and they're real. So today, we want to talk about vision. Vision is awesome. If there is a such thing as an alpha truth, it's going to be vision, because everything begins with the vision. It reminds me from years ago that my kids and I and the family would drive to Chicago. We would get in the car, and my kids would get so excited because they knew we were going somewhere. They would ask all the way to Chicago, "Are we there yet, Dad? Are we there yet?" See, when you have a vision and you're going somewhere, it gets people excited. They get optimistic, and they can't wait to arrive at the destination. So if you're a business owner, if you're a leader of a department, if you're a sales manager, you got to set a vision. And your employees or whoever reports to you needs to constantly be reminded, are we there yet? And there's nothing more exciting than your employees eager to hear, are we there yet? It's something in that human spirit that has to have a vision. And once we get a vision, everyone gets on the same page. So now you might ask yourself the question, well, Walter, how do you create a vision? Awesome question. Vision begins right in your mind. I mean, a vision is nothing more than your imagination. The incredible thing about a vision, that creating a vision for the most part is free. So what I want you to do is get out a sheet of paper as soon as we're done with this video. And I want you to write down where you want to be in 5 years. I want you to write down how you want your life to look in 10 years and how you want your life to look in 15 years. And the fourth goal is to write down how you want your world to look in 20 years. And I'm talking about your personal life as well as your professional life. So in 10 years, if you want to be a CEO, write it down. In 15 years, if you want to be a doctor, write it down. In 20 years, you want to be the #1 sales rep inside of a network marketing company, it doesn't matter. Write it down. See, if you write your goals down and visions down, do you guys know you're 7 times more likely to achieve your vision by simply writing it down? We've been hearing about this our whole lives, but the amazing thing, very few of us write it down. My wife and I, in our business, used to write our vision and goals down, and it was amazing. When we looked at a year in a review, we began to nail down every goal and every vision that we set. Sometimes we go back and look into our notepads from 15 years ago, and we laugh at ourselves based on our vision. See, your vision is going to be relative, and today, our vision is much bigger than it used to be, but we had to be who we were at that time. So don't ever be ashamed of your vision, because as you grow, guess what's going to grow too? Your vision. So write this vision down. And what I want you to do is once a month, I want you to check on this vision. I want you to make sure that your life and your direction is lining up with this vision. Now, I have a concept called the off season. The off season is an amazing concept. I'm writing a book on the off season right now. So what I want you to do is you write your vision. Every year, I want you to do what I call an off season. And basically all this is a break where you don't work in your life, you work on your life. You don't work in your business, you work on your business. And in this off season, all you're doing is making sure that you're constantly on track to achieve your vision. In sports, the vision is an NBA championship. The vision is a Super Bowl. In business, your vision should be the #1 provider in your industry. We want to talk about how to think, how to execute, and dominate. Don't ever have a vision where your vision is ending you in second place. You know what? Why would your goal or vision to be #2? I deal with tons of executives, and they always brag about, well, Walter, we're the 3rd largest, and we're the 5th largest. And in the back of my mind, I'm asking myself, are you okay being in 5th place? Are you okay being in 3rd place? You know what? If I teach my children to compete, I want them to win. So in corporate America, I teach my people to compete, and I teach them to win. And to win, in my mind, is being #1. Now, I competed in sports and I never became the best basketball player in the NBA. I know that, but I became the best Walter Bond I could be. But my vision was to go to the NBA, be an all-star, and make it to the Hall of Fame. I didn't get there, but by having an incredible vision as an athlete, I got really, really close. As a motivational speaker in our business, same thing. I want to be the #1 motivational speaker on the planet. Will we get there? We don't know, but every day we're going to pursue that vision with a vengeance. So what is your vision? What do you want to be #1 in the world at? It doesn't matter if it's in business, doesn't matter if it's nonprofit. It doesn't really matter what your business is about. I want you to have a vision to be #1. You should have a vision to have a #1 family in America. You should have a vision to have the #1 marriage in America. You know what? I had a wife, her best friend, her husband was on Oprah Winfrey's show, and he won the world's most romantic man contest. My wife's best friend, husband, is the world's most romantic man. Wow. Didn't that give me a new vision on what being a husband is all about? I have a client that's very special to me that has an incredible vision. Express Employment. They're the sponsor of this podcast, and I want to just thank you, Bob Funk, but most importantly, I want to thank you for being a visionary and being #1 coming out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Sure, people talk about Oklahoma City now because we have the Thunder, but 30 years ago when you started your business, Oklahoma City was not the Oklahoma City we know today. So you did something great coming out of a small town in Oklahoma because you had a great vision. So my point is, as I close, it doesn't matter where you live. It don't matter where you are. It doesn't really matter where you're from. We can do great things from little small towns. We can do great things from big cities. It all begins with your vision. Write your vision down. And every time you get a chance, once a month, check your vision. But annually, as you write this vision down for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, and 20 years, once a year, I want you to take an off season, which means you're not going to work in your life. You're going to work on your total life. And your job in this off season is to make sure that your vision is staying on track. And you need to make adjustments and tweak your lifestyle and how you work to make sure you get to your vision. So when anyone in your life that knows where you're headed, they're going to ask you a question. Hey, Mr. CEO, are we there yet? You can answer the question and give them a definitive answer. Not yet, but we're getting close. My kids would get so excited when we finally made it to Big Mama's house. It was a long journey, but they enjoyed the journey. They took naps, they got French fries, they even got goldfish. But the real prize was getting to Big Mama's house. I want you to live the dream, and I want you to get the big prize in your life, and all we want to do is be your accountability partner. That's today's program. We talked about vision, and remember in life, you have a choice. You can either be a predator or you can be prey. They both have the ability to see, but predators and prey see different. Predators have incredible vision and focus, and they don't quit until they devour their prey. Prey, all they want to do is live day to day, check to check. We're humans, and we have a choice. I don't know anyone in their right mind that would choose to be prey. Would you? Wake up in the morning and choose to be a predator. Get your vision locked in, and don't you stop until it's devoured.